Hello, I'm Chris Cashman, and welcome to News on Main, the place to get connected with the latest small business news. As another sign of the times, a new trend is popping up lately: the pop-up business. Many retailers and restaurateurs are among small business leaders who are now leasing commercial space on a short-term basis, sometimes just a few weeks. In Los Angeles, one such pop-up is getting national attention. By day, Graham and Papa's is a breakfast and lunch spot. By night, famed chef Ludo Lefebvre, his wife Chrissy, and their crew transformed the space into a fine dining haven called LudoBites. Sky-high costs had been keeping Ludo from opening his own place for years, while Graham and Papa's was an eatery struggling to get noticed. In smart business, why coming together has been a win-win situation for everyone.
The exposure that we got from LudoBites was instantaneous. It was the biggest marketing thing that could have ever happened to Graham and Papa's. Since LudoBites came to Graham and Papa's, I'd say our business is up 25%.
We don't have the huge costs associated with maintaining a restaurant. You know, the place that we partner with, they pay all the bills, they pay the electricity and the gas, and if something breaks, it's their responsibility because part of our deal is that they provide us a fully functioning restaurant.
I realized pretty quickly with the way that he works that I needed to let him be him and do what he was going to do. And that's difficult when you have your own place, to let somebody else come in and sort of be the captain of it when they're in here.
I'm dealing with my staff and the staff from Graham and Papa's to make sure everything is organized very well in the fridge, make sure we don't steal my butter. I mean, no, but it's true too, we share a kitchen, you know, sometimes we do mistakes, you know. We need to be organized. Imagine if you share your house with your parents and your aunt and uncle and all these people in one house. Imagine. That's what is Graham, Papa's and LudoBites now.
You know, he's got the, you know, run some of the best, most organized kitchens in the world. So I've been able to learn from that, but also the pressure of knowing that his stuff is coming in and my stuff is coming in. So my guys and myself, we have to get our stuff put away and ready so that when he comes in, he doesn't have a bunch of stuff all over the place.
I think partnering with Graham and Papa's and seeing the success that they've had since we've been here and seeing their numbers go up, I mean, it really brings it all back home to us because our original goal was back, you know, when the economy was so bad, like, why not put two businesses together that can help each other?
I have this conversation with Ludo and Chrissy all the time, that they might have been the glue that made the things that were happening here stick.
After 5 o'clock, you know, the restaurant is just for us. So after I do my show, like people ask me, why you don't open your restaurant? You are in my restaurant. I pay my rent, I pay my staff, I pay my supplier. It's like to have my own restaurant. I don't want to open a restaurant now. And I love my concept of LudoBites. It really gives me my freedom to do what I want. And that's very important for me, for a chef like me.
The partnership has been so successful that Graham and Papa's just opened a second satellite cafe. Meanwhile, Ludo says we'll have to stay tuned for his next pop-up location. And don't touch his butter. Clothing retailers are also popping up around the country. Frankie's on the Park, a tween fashion store in Chicago's Lincoln Park, just completed their first pop-up. Only 3 miles away from the flagship store, co-owner Lisa Rolfe-Burek reveals why a pop-up in a tourist-packed mall was ideal for them.
One of my main objectives was really to kind of understand how my product mix plays in a different environment in front of a different customer base. To kind of understand what more of a mass population, how they react to the concept. So it was sort of market research.
Read more about Frankie's on the Park right here on Business on Main. The recent back-to-school season was vital for small businesses like Frankie's on the Park. The National Retail Federation expects spending on school supplies might actually have increased this year. But with consumers hunting for bargains at big chains, small retailers could stand to suffer yet again. As an incentive to get parents to open up their checkbooks, the state of Illinois offered up a 10-day tax-free period last month. The program guaranteed a savings of 5 cents on every dollar spent for items under $100. The tax relief was a welcome bonus for Chicago's Frankie's on the Park.
It was actually a boost. I think people really appreciated it. It was great for us because it was no skin off our back, you know. It wasn't a discount for us, but it was certainly a discount for the customer. It was a great thing. I think they should do it every year.
And that's your News on Main, the place to get connected in small business. Thanks for watching. That's my butter. I'm gonna need that back.